Hello and welcome to week 1 of AC1320. Before we get into the objectives, I just want to give a quick reminder, as we discussed in the overview, that the first thing that you will need is going to be the book being 2014. You will need to upload the software and then go through and upload the first Larry Landscaping data file. In order to do that, you're going to go through these items here. You can look through the overview to review that again. But that's the first things that we want to get up and running. You want to contact me if you have any problems with that as soon as possible. Now, I do have these instructional videos if you don't have the book quite yet, so you can take a look at those. But we will need that hard copy book with the software in order to get up and running. Going to go back to week 1 here. We have the objectives, we've got the topics, we've got the lessons. So we will be covering chapters 1, 2, and 3. This does sound like a lot, but really it's going to cover the same data files in all 3 chapters. The actual assignments that we will do will be maneuvering around the data file, not really printing anything. Not really entering data. We'll basically be finding forms and printing forms. We will have a discussion forum, like always. The discussion forum, you want to make sure to get full credit if at all possible, which it should be possible, which means you need at least 4 posts in order to do so. Most students will need more than 4 posts in order to get full credit. Remember that it accumulates upwards, means the points go up until you get full credit. And if you copy and paste anything from Google or anything like that, then that's fine, but you do want to reference it by copying the URL link to it at least, and you also want to basically paraphrase in order to get full credit on that. Now you're going to have your assignments down here. There's going to be 2 assignments and 1 homework. They're going to be formatted in a very similar way. If you haven't uploaded the Larry Landscaping file, you're going to need to do that. You need to get QuickBooks uploaded, and then you need to upload this file. So if you click here, you'll get this Larry Landscaping file. There's going to be some instructions in this video on how to restore files, and that'll show you exactly how to do this. So you could get to this area through the YouTube channel, or you can click on some of the links up top in this area if you haven't done so already to get those instructions to get up and running. Once you're up and running, it shouldn't be too bad because all 3 of these chapters are going to use the same data file. That data's already in there. We're not going to be starting from scratch now. We will later, but not now. And so we're just going to basically, once it's up and running, that's the difficult part. Then we can basically go in there and print reports. And in order to do that, we'll go into an assignment such as this. And what you have here is the instructional videos up top, and that is listed in terms of the pages that are covered within your textbook. And you want to go through there. You could watch through that and work the problems at the same time. Or if you're a visual person and you don't need the videos and you just want to use the workbook, you could do that as well. But you want to work through the book. And then what you're going to end up doing is basically printing and saving in some way and uploading these files. Now, you'll be shown how to do that in the instructional videos here. You can save them as a PDF file. You can download them to Excel. I kind of like doing it to Excel. It's very good practice to do this. Even if you're not in the accounting department, downloading, saving to Excel, uploading, very important in just about any place you go within an office building. So this will show you, this form here will show you basically a hard-coded format on how to do this. And in terms of either exporting it to an Excel document, and it'll also show you how to save it as a PDF, I believe. And either of those are acceptable to turn in. Once the week has been started, you'll see a submission button at the bottom, and you're going to have to submit that information up here. So that's basically what's going to be happening for these 3. And once you get it up and running and get used to it, it's not too bad. The quiz will be within Moodle Rooms. Make sure to take the quiz by Sunday. There's not generally any makeups on the quiz unless there's an unusual circumstance, in which case we take that on a case-by-case basis. So you don't want to get a 0 on the quiz, do the quiz. We're going to go into the gradebook on the left-hand side up top here. If you go into the gradebook, remember that what's going to happen is you're going to work the problems throughout the week. You're going to make sure to check them all off within Moodle Rooms. And then the week closes on Sunday, and then I have until Tuesday to upload the grades to Moodle Rooms and have them finalized through week 1. So what you want to do is have it all envisioned in your head that you've completed everything. You know that everything is uploaded. You know that you're going to get full credit on everything because you did it perfectly. And then you want to check the gradebook on Tuesday around noon and I should have everything updated in there. There's a lot to kind of grade on this one, but hopefully I get everything updated by noon on Tuesday, and then you're going to go in here and see that the discussion forum will go from a dash to 100% because you aimed for 100% and you made sure to do that here. The quiz will be populated automatically, basically, when you complete that. And then we have the assignments, and the homework will also be populated in accordance with the work that was done. If you had not done one somehow, which is not going to, you're going to complete them all, but if something happened, you didn't complete one of them, then this dash would turn into a 0. That's how you know it's been graded. And you want to go back and pick up anything that is a 0 after that point as late work, if at all possible. Highly recommend trying your best to get all these assignments in the early weeks, because by the time we get to chapter 6 onwards, we're going to start entering data, which is a little bit more difficult. So although it can be intimidating to get started in QuickBooks, once you do get started, it's really not too bad to run the reports, save the reports, upload the reports once you get used to that. And later we're going to be generating data by entering data, and that's a bit longer of chapters. So I highly recommend picking up as many of the points as possible before chapter 6, and then chapter 6 might be a little bit more challenging in terms of entering data. And that's going to be it for week 1, so have a great week 1.